Okay, real quick. Hey, you guys, it's me, Mystic Beauty, and let me turn this way. And I'm here because Spirit want they put something on my heart to talk to you guys about. Um, I don't normally I haven't shared with anybody. I guess they want me to share it or whatever. So I'm here. Let me fix my little hat. My little running errands hat or whatever. Just okay. All right. So I want to talk about my spiritual initiation. I want to talk about I want to talk about like when it happened, what I experienced, and they want me to talk about this because there is this message, and they want me to let this isn't for everybody. Okay. They actually said that you are actually not a part of the collective. Um, which means you are not searching for anything. You are probably a teacher, or it's a part of your destiny to be a spiritual teacher, a leader. Okay. Okay. I know my anxiety kind of like a little flare because this is personal. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't spoken on this because it was a very sacred experience. But they want me to talk about it. So you'll know this is your message because you are probably already a spiritual leader. You're probably already a spiritual teacher, or you feel like that is a part of your calling. Like you feel like you're being pulled to this arena. You're being pulled to teach, to guide. Okay. You know this is your message. You are not a part of the collective. Okay. Um, you are to teach the collective. Okay. So my spiritual initiation went something like this. Um, I've always been able to travel to the astral, to the spiritual realm. I've always been able to do that, even when I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what was going on with me. I really kind of like played it off like I just dream a lot, but the dreams was like so vivid, like these they living whole lives, like I'm in this, like it's like a whole nother world. So that's kind of what I kind of like played it off as that, to feel normal. So, um, a picture of myself popped up on my timeline today, and it was just like a picture of me 3 years ago before I actually ascended, like before I actually started walking within my purpose. Um, there was a spiritual initiation. Um, I remember going to bed that night or whatever, and astral traveling, going to the spiritual realm like I always do, but this time it was different. I actually like woke up in this place. It was like it was dark, but it wasn't dark. It was weird. And I remember standing in line. I kind of felt like spirit drug my ass out the bed to get me to this initiation so I wouldn't miss it. So when I was there, I saw different cultures. It was like the higher ups of different cultures. Like it was other people's ancestors. And I'm not talking about no lower ranking ancestors. These were some powerful motherfuckers. Okay. There was Indians, there like Native American, there was like the Indian, not the Native American. There were the Chinese ancestors were there. Thank you. It was just different cultures. It was different cultures there. And every culture had this one person that they brought, whom they felt that they chose. They pretty much chose to represent their bloodline. Okay. So I was there, and it caught me off. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know what was going on. And I saw my people. I saw my ancestors, and they were dressed in the most beautiful, like ritual attire. It's like they came specifically, like the most, like they were, is if there was, they were African, but they were so beautiful, and they just was ready. You know how when you see like indigenous people, like how they dress up when they're getting ready for some sacred ritual. So all of these cultures, their ancestors was dressed and ready for this ritual, whatever this was, this initiation. They were ready, right? And I remember one of my ancestors threw me a staff. It was a staff. It was a very long stick. I guess it was my turn. They threw me this staff and I caught it in the air. And when I caught this staff in the air, I penetrated the ground with it with such force, such power, like it broke through the ground. And at that moment, it's like I had all power in my hand. It was like I had gifts that I never had. The ones I had were on 10. It was just, I was capable of doing these things that people would seem like they would feel like, okay, this bitch is strange. It was initiation. And they told me that they had been watching me. Um, from the moment that you're born, for whoever this is for, from the moment that you're born, you were watched. Okay, you came with purpose and with mission. Like they watched you, and they watched you grow. They look over you. They make sure that everything goes as planned. Nothing or nobody comes through prematurely and take you out of here, because you're here to do you're here to serve, you're here to do what you're supposed to do. You're on a mission, okay? So, um, yeah. When I caught the staff and I put it in the ground, it was like at that moment, my gifts was just, it was like a, I almost say a mess, but they just kind of got, I was able to do a lot of shit, okay? And one of the specific gifts that I heard them say is voodoo. And the world has taken the term and demonized it, but it's actually a beautiful gift if you use it in the right way. Okay? If you use it in the right way. Like with that gift, I can heal, I can help you. You see what I'm saying? I can protect myself, I can protect my family. You know, but with that same gift, with the wrong type of energy, it could be a really fucked up thing. Okay? It just depends on the energy that possesses the gift. So, I kind of started to notice that, like, when I would do ritual work, it would come to pass. Like it would play itself out. Like I would do just any ritual work or anything, or like I have intervened like loved ones who were dying, and I was able to spiritually step amongst the ancestors and request more time for them. And then I would do altar work, and I would write specifically how it was going to play out, and it would happen. And these people would go from dying to walking around like ain't shit happened. Those are gifts. You see what I'm saying? Those are gifts. And a lot of you guys have the same ability, and you've been questioning yourself, and the world makes you feel afraid, like you have to hide who you are. Okay? The reason why I know this is because my anxiety is kind of flared, but that's because whoever this is for, every time you're around people and you start to talk and be yourself, your anxiety goes up because of how the world perceive you, with your gifts and everything. But pretty much, I'm not going to drag this out. Spirit wanted me to tell you that you were chosen. There was an initiation, okay? You probably didn't get to witness it because, shit, everybody can't travel freely back and forth between the the physical world and the spiritual world. I can. And I've been doing it for a very long time. I dance back and forth between the spiritual side and our reality all the time. Okay? So I was able to be there for my initiation and remember it. But a lot of you guys went through this initiation or will be going through your initiation. Some of you will remember it, some of you won't remember it. Okay? It doesn't matter who you are, your cultural background, because I'm telling you, there was so many people. Like, I had never seen such beautiful, like, the cultures, like their ancestors. You see what I'm saying? It was so fucking beautiful. They came dressed, they came ready in the most regal way. Like, you just knew that they were royalty, you know? And they chose you. Whoever this is for, you were chosen. You were chosen to lead the way. You were chosen to do the work for your bloodline. They knew that it was you. Out of everybody in your family, they chose you. Because you, from, like I said, they watch you. They watch from the moment you're born up until a certain time, and they watch and then they pick. Okay? I heard only the strong survive, but you're the strongest. Okay? Your job, you're a beacon of light. Your job is to light the path. Not only to, like, light the path for your family, but like light the path for humanity as well. Everybody wants to be in that position, but everybody's not ready for that. Everybody's not ready for what goes down with it, the things that we go through as spiritual leaders, that we go through, the spiritual attacks, people doing spell work on you, and they think that you don't know, but your gifts is so heightened that I'm spiritually standing there watching you do it. You see what I'm saying? How you need, spirit has to cover you and your family 100% of the time, because you have these negative energies that's trying to take your ass out. Because when you are the chosen one, and when your ancestors choose you and you go through that fucking initiation process, your life is worth millions. Just you. That one you is worth millions of other souls. For real. That is what it means to be a spiritual leader. That's what it means. So you have to stay protected at all times. They have to cover you at all fucking times. And you'll know, because you'll notice, like, I noticed early on that when someone would do something fucked up to me or shisty to me, low key, spirit would, like, literally show them no mercy. Like, I would watch them literally, like, sometimes I would feel bad, because you love people, you start to love, even when someone do you wrong, you start to have feelings for that person. But your ancestors don't give a fuck about them. I'm just being real. Your ancestors are to protect you, chosen one, whoever this message is for real. Like, their job is, they're like your personal bodyguards while you going through this life, while you do this divine work. Okay? And they don't care. Anybody can get it. Like, I'm so for real. This is, it's actually deeper than karma. Like, yeah, everybody gets karma. Whatever. That's like, it's known. Whatever you do to somebody, whatever you put out there, that shit come back on you. No, this is actual spiritual warfare. When you fuck over a chosen person. For real. Okay. Y'all remember, what I remember back when I was going to church, I would hear people say, you don't know my walk with God. But now that I'm spiritual, the term is, you don't know someone's ranking in the spiritual world. You don't know who they are called to be in the spiritual world. You don't know. You don't know. You could very well be entertaining an angel. For real. You don't know. That's why you have to be fucking mindful. Treat people right. Do the right thing. I noticed that I'm karma for a lot of people in my life. And I noticed it early on. It just seemed like, I don't know, my presence in this person's life was either going to be good things are going to happen to you, or my presence in your life, you're going to start to learn a lot of tough fucking lessons. Spirit actually showed me, um how did they put this? Like I have past life dreams, and there are a lot of people in my life currently who did some really foul things to me in a previous lifetime. Spirit is actually, it's like they call it walking lesson. You're like a walking lesson. So spirit is like allowing me to watch these people receive karma from things that they did to me in a previous lifetime. What they'll do is they'll bring me back around this person again, and then they'll give me a vision or a dream of what they did in a previous lifetime, and then whether it was good or if it was bad, and then they'll allow me to sit back and watch them give them karma. So it's like I'm sitting up watching people that I love receive, you know, go through shit. And I know the real fucking reason why you're going through. I know. You don't remember, like, because everybody don't have the ability to, like, everybody don't have access to their Akashic records. You see what I'm saying? So they don't remember what the fuck they did. But spirit won't let me forget. Spirit won't let me forget what they did. So I'm watching these people that I love go through some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm watching spirit. They come back and they tell me, well, they did such and such to you. They did this, and we're gonna handle it like this. But it's not even in a real fucked up way, because the type of person I am, I'm here to guide. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to guide. So even though somebody may be going through a tough lesson, I'm here to give a higher perspective on the situation and guide you and guide this person through so they won't make the same mistake, not only with me, but with anybody else that they come across. So that they won't keep repeating the same karmic lessons. That's what it means to be the chosen one. It's almost like a fucking sacrificial lamb. You go through a lot of shit. People take you through the most, like, horrible, horrific shit. All so they can evolve. Also, you can teach them a fucking lesson. Crazy. I know. You like, can I get a break? Okay? No breaks. That's not why you came here. You came here to raise the frequency of humanity. You came to be a walking billboard of God's love and just the universal energy and how powerful, you know, just source is. You came for that reason. Like, there are no breaks. So I don't know who needed to hear this, but you cannot fold. Right now is not the time. There's plenty of days where I just want to just, you know, give up and just say, fuck it. I could just be a normal person and lead a normal life and just, I wouldn't have, I'm not going to say these issues, but I won't feel responsible for so many. But I'm no pussy. You see what I'm saying? And that's why my ancestors chose me. That's why they threw me the staff. And that's why I caught it. And that's why they knew that I had what it took. And they know that you have what it takes as well. So now it's not the time to quit. I can't give up. I can't. Because if I quit today, then guess what? There are millions of souls who not gonna make it. Okay? They're not going to ascend to their highest level. They're not going to get to their path as planned. I can't quit. And whoever this is for, you can't quit. You are, what is it? To who much is given, much is expected, some shit like that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But all these gifts and all these things, like, people look at me and and they feel like, I just have everything. But none of this is my shit. The spirit shit, everything, the money, the spirits, all that, everything is they're lending that shit to me because I'm working for them. I'm completing a mission for them. Their job is to take care of me. And I tell people that my boss pay well, for real. I get up, I work when I want to. I move how I want to move. I do what Mystic do what Mystic want to do because of who I work for. So I don't know who needed to hear this, but us as spiritual leaders, us as chosen ones, we have to stick together for real. And I just kind of been picking up on energetically, that the spiritual community have been a target. Like we are being targeted, you know. But just because somebody throws some little nasty energy your way, you can't fold. You got to keep moving. So I'm gonna get off of here, but somebody needed to hear this. You were chosen. You were chosen to carry that torch, to light the path, to light the way, to be the change, or to be, for some of y'all, your a part of your mission is to be the first millionaire in your family. I don't know who that's for. Lord knows I know that's my path too. And you think that it's getting a little too heavy. It's not. You're supposed to um bring abundance back into your bloodline. This is like a royal bloodline that I'm talking about. And I feel like long ago something was stripped from you guys. You are actually breaking a lot of generational curses. That toxic mentality, that toxic masculine energy, that toxic feminine energy, the way of thinking, the way of moving. It's not a burden, okay? Sometimes it can be overwhelming, but you got to remember. You got to remember who you work for real, and they got your back. So, I think I'm gonna go. They wanted me to talk to y'all about my initiation, and some of you guys are about to get ready to go through an initiation. They're saying, so get ready. So you think you're gifted now? Wait until after this initiation, and they turn your gifts up, but you have to use them responsibly, for real. Like that's something else. Okay, they want me to say before I go, use your gifts responsibly, whoever this is for, because some of the gifts that they gave me at that initiation could do damage if I was immature and if I was childish, for real. Like, I can hear people's conversations in their house and I'm not there. I can hear verbatim what the fuck was said. Okay? That I could hear thoughts, what you want to say, but what you don't say, what you really want to fucking say, but you didn't say. That shit could be used in the most fucked up way if it was put in the hands of the wrong person. That's what I'm saying. So don't take what they're doing for you lightly. Let me tell y'all something else. Right before things like my life really, really turned around, um, like right before my finances shot up, doors started opening up for me, like they gave me the ability to manifest easily, and they gave me the ability to teach manifestation easily. They gave that to me because they wanted me to teach it to you, teach it to the world, how to get what you want. One of my ancestors came to me in a dream, and they handed me some money. They handed me some money, and they told me, they said, don't tell nobody what you got in your account, okay? And I knew what they were saying. They was like, we finna gift you with some abundance real fast. We finna give you something. This is a gift. This is for you from us. But just be mindful, because you have people that will use you up. They will use your good heart right on up. Okay? So some of y'all ancestors about to gift y'all with some abundance, some money. For real. Like just out the blue. But you got some people around you that you cannot fucking trust. And Spirit is saying, keep your mouth shut. Don't tell these people what you got, how you getting it. None of their damn business. For real. That's between you and your ancestors. That's what that's on. And it's 333 likes in here when I said that. So that's confirmation. Yeah. And that's why I feed my altar the way I do. That's why I tend to my altar. I tend to my ancestors the way I do, because they gift me with this shit. This ain't my shit. Thanks for the $9.99. It's theirs. It's theirs. Okay? And they give it to me and they could take it away. So I'm very grateful and I'm very humble that they chose me. And to be chosen come with a lot of fucking perks. But you gotta be mindful how you move, because they expect more. So like if I do something that I know I shouldn't do, which is rare, because I don't go out of my way to fuck over people. Like I don't do that. That shit is not normal. Like that shit is just not normal. Okay. But if I do any little thing and I should have thought that shit out, or maybe I wasn't acting with integrity or whatever. Karma comes back around. Like, they get my ass. So they not just out here getting people for fucking over me. They get me too. Like, I'm for real, because they expect more from me because I'm chosen. Just like you. For real. So I'm finna go. I love you guys. I hope this message helps somebody out there who was doubting your journey, doubting what you're supposed to be doing, allowing fear to hold you back. You know, you got to remember why you're here. So, all right. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that when I post a video, you guys will get an alert. Peace.